Hi, friends. Glenda Mollett here, and welcome to my craft room tonight. We are going to play with the October 2023 paper pumpkin kit called Home for the Holidays. I've already made the cards as they were designed, but I want to do a couple of alternatives. Now, my friend Kathy Howe, what we call her Kathy America, um, made these cards the other night, and I watched her do them, and they are spectacular. So I wanted to make them with you tonight so you will see. Now, not only if you got the paper pumpkin kit, but the refill is available. So what you don't get in the refill is the stamp set and the ink spot, but you get all of these really cool pieces, and it's going to be fun. Okay, I didn't get any blocks, so I have to go get them. So I'll let you look at the cards that I've already made while I grab some blocks here. I was worried about getting my machine, and then I remembered I don't have to do the machine. There is no die cutting on these cards. Oops, this one's upside down. Uh-oh. Okay, so this kit makes 8 cards. You make 4 of each design. And I don't know whether you could see that the layers are up on dimensional, so there's quite a bit of height and texture on these cards. And it comes with this cool little bottle of stickles. They call it glitter glue, but it's basically stickles. And you're supposed to use it on the houses to make the snow shiny and sparkly. So I did that on this card. Can't really. Let me just get my light up here a little bit more. There. So you can see a little bit of shine and sparkle there. This one, I just used Wink of Stella, and you get the shine and sparkle. It's just a little bit different because this one's got a bit of a green tinge to it. And I love, love, love this stamp set that comes in here because it has Happy Holidays and it has Merry Christmas. And I love the fonts that are in there. And then there's some trees and there's a house, and the other one says celebrate the winter and joy of this festive wonder and joy of this festive season. It comes with a real red ink spot, so I'm just going to swap that out for my big one and find my sheet. So these are the cards that Kathy made. Using the same stuff, she turned it into a couple of fancy folds. And this one I really loved because she used the trees to stand, it's an easel card, and she used the trees to stand the easel up. Is that ever cool, eh? To tell I'm in Canada, eh? So we're going to create these, and I'm going to show you how she did the bases for those cards. All right. So let me get rid of, hello, Carmen. Let me get those cards off. If you want to see them again, just let me know and I will bring them out. I've already got the 2 Knight of Navy card bases that we need. One goes this way and one goes this way. And then I need to get the bits and pieces out. So on the one that goes this way, we need this piece. And on the one that goes the other way, we need, I don't know. You need this piece for the front, and this one goes in behind there, like that. And then we're going to need the trees. Hi, Lena. Going to need the trees, so I'll bring those out. And then, of course, the sentiment pieces. And there's this card. And then there's this card. And a couple of envelopes to finish off, because the envelopes are gorgeous. I've seen a lot of cards where they've taken the envelopes and used them to create the cards. They were really pretty. Okay, so this one, that one goes with that. Excuse me. Uh-oh, and I didn't bring it. Oh, I do have a drink. I was late getting home, so I was a bit rushed because it's Cameron's birthday today. And we went out for dinner, and then we went and had cake at his house. So I was a little bit rushed. Hi, Dimity. Okay, so the first one I'll do is this one. So she's used the card front, this card front, and cut it down to 5 1/4 by 4. So just let me grab my paper trimmer here. And I'm going to cut this. I'm going to cut off that edge, but I wanted to trim this first. That out of the way. Now, do this at 5 1/4. Cut off the white at the bottom. And then we're going to trim this to 4. Hi, Valerie. All right. There's that. But she did this funky fun fold thing. So there's the front of our card, and I got to cut these down to 4 inches. But she took and went down 2 3/4 of an inch and cut it along here, so it's kind of a fun fold. Oops, that's the wrong one. See, I've already got it scored for the easel card. So let me just switch that. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to take my trimmer again, and I'm going to put the fold line on in the center, and then get my cutting blade, and I'm going to cut down 2 3/4 of an inch. Like that. And then turn this around, and I'm going to put this over to 2 3/4 of an inch, and then cut this to meet up. And we remove that piece. So there's the front of our card. So how is everybody tonight? Did you have a good day? I spent a lot of today fussy cutting. I did. Okay, so I'm not liking that little bit there. It's kind of folded over, so I'm just going to take my paper trimmer. I want to trim that off a bit because I don't like the look of it. So I'm just going to put it a little bit over like that. We'll just, oh yeah, of course. Uh-oh. Apparently my paper trimmer needs a new blade in it. You can tell your paper trimmer needs a new blade when you get a mess like this happening. Just going to hand cut that off there. So I wanted to do a card for my seniors group that uses the St. Nick paper. There we go. I didn't get the bundle. All I got was the paper, and I wanted to do a card with it, so I had to fussy cut all of the St. Nick's and the little trees. Oh, did you do the same, Lena? Cool. Yes, Dimity, it is the October kit. I know you guys don't get them over in Australia, so this is the kit we're working with. This is the way the cards were designed. I'm just going to go to my other trimmer and trim that. So hang on. There we are. One trimmer doesn't work, use the other one. What a mess. Okay. Now, she put this piece on the inside, so that still gives you down here to write your message. So we'll put that on. and it goes flat in there. Oh, Valerie was playing with the old cabin paper and the trucking along bundle today. There we go. So that goes there. Now I have to trim these two down to 4 inches. So let's hope my trimmer works. And if I would move the blocks out of the way, I would have more room here. Okay, so I have to trim this one down to 4. Now it's got this little jiggy thing there, and I'm going to cut that off. We don't need that. I'm just going to slice that off right there so that it's straight down. And then go line this up on the other side at 4 inches. Yep, at 4 inches. And I'm just going to trim off that edge. So now that's 4 inches, so it's going to fit on the front with a nice border around it. And we're going to do the same thing to this one. So these pieces on the kit itself are what is up on dimensionals. There we go. These are, that's going to layer onto that. And then these are going to layer onto here. All right, so I am going to put adhesive on the bottom of this one. Oops. It's going to be one of those nights where I have adhesive everywhere. And the top of this one. Now don't go over too far because I'm going to leave a nice border around here. There we go. And then close it so I know approximately where I'm putting this. Is this the right one? Yes, this is the right one. So I want to put it up far enough that you don't see that blue and get it lined up on there like that. And then this one goes in front of it. Oh, shoot. She did dimensionals and I didn't. Let me just grab another one. I can deal with that adhesive on that one at a later time. I just need to know which one it is. This one. Okay. I just have to trim this one now because, you know, I put the adhesive in the wrong spot. It was kind of dumb of me, but you know, what happens when I rush and I'm not prepared. But we had a lovely birthday with Mr. Cameron, who is now 12. Where did that time go? So 12 years ago tonight, he was born at like, I don't know, it was like 7:32 or 7:42 or something at night. And I actually had a class the night he was born. I'm trying to find my big dimensionals. So we'll get a new one. Yeah, so he was born the night I had a class. So all the ladies that were here, we were on pins and needles because, of course, they all knew that Heather was in the hospital and he was being born because James was here sleeping and Ted was at the hospital. So Ted got to see Cameron before I did, which I thought wasn't exactly fair, but you know, it's the way it was. So when he phoned to say that Cameron was born, so this is going to go on here on dimensionals. When they phoned to say Cameron had been born, we didn't know whether he was going to be a boy or a girl. they didn't want to know. So when they said Cameron, I'm thinking, okay, that doesn't help me differentiate between a boy and a girl. Because Cameron can be either one, right? So I still had to ask what color he was, pink or blue. And then they told us he was blue. So we had a party. We had a party during my class, welcoming my new grandson. There we go. Look at that. What do you think of this card? Isn't that cool? I love it. Now, get the pieces for the sentiment. Need a label. And should I be putting Happy Holidays or Merry Christmas on this? This part is going to go down flat onto the front of the card. Oops, and a little bit more. There. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Yes, I agree. I like Merry Christmas so much more than Happy Holidays. Okay, so we're going to put Merry Christmas on this label. Oh, Eva wants Happy Holidays. Ooh. Maybe we'll do Happy Holidays on the other one, Eva. Because I guess then if you don't celebrate Christmas, you can still enjoy the card because it has a sentiment that any religion can use, right? And if you're not into religion, you can still enjoy the holidays as a holiday season. Okay, oh, this is up on dimensionals. And then I'll get the glitter glue out and we'll put some glitter glue around. I don't know where all she put it, but I'm just going to put it on the front because if I put it inside, then I can't close the card and I'm worried that I will have an issue. So you put it's glitter glue stuff all the way around the outside like this. Wherever the edge of the snow is. I guess you could put it all the way around if you wanted. And then down here, and then there's snow above all the windows. And I'm just putting a small amount. I'm not putting great big huge quantity on there. But it is cute. And I guess we could put some on the trees too if we wanted. Oh, let's do this one because if I do that one, then I'm gonna stick my great big arm in it. I can just see. And along there, along there. Lots of windows in these houses. And then this one has it over the door as well. And then we'll just do this one. So if you did not get the paper pumpkin kit and you want to refill, as of right now, they are available. They will make 8 cards. There's enough stuff in there for 8 cards. And you can make substitutes too. So let's I want to see what it's going to look like if we put some of this on the trees. I'm only going to put it on one though because I started in the one on the outside. So there we go. This paper pumpkin is really cute, Eva. I agree. Can you see the snow on there? Look at that, how cute that is. So there we go. There's card number 1. Now I'm going to take one of my envelopes And we're going to stamp the cute little house on it. But what I want to know is, what color should the house be? Should the house be real red, or should I get out Night of Navy and do it in Night of Navy? I'm thinking Night of Navy. What do you think? Night of Navy or real red? So here's what the house looks like. And I want to put it right here, like that. Yes, Lena says Navy. I agree. So if you're thinking you want one of these refill kits, let me know. And I've got an order going in the next 2 days. Eva says Navy too. I agree. Oh, isn't that adorable? Look at that little house. And I was going to say you can use the house for anything, but if you get the refill kit, you don't get the stamp set. Look what I found underneath my ink pad. Okay, so there's card number 1. Okay, Lena, I can do that. Do you want them shipped direct to you? They are $15 for each refill kit. All right, I'm going to put that over where I'm not going to put my big arm in it, because it's got glitter glue on it. And to get a piece of paper, Lena times 2 refill kits. Direct. I will be in touch, Lena. Thank you. Okay, now the other one. We're going to make this one. This is going to be fun because this has got little mechanism thingies to hold the trees up. So what she said was, I've got it written on the back, 2 1/4 inches, and then no, that's not wide enough. And you need a 3/4, a 3/4 and a half. So that's 1 1/2. It has to be at least 2 inches wide. Let me see what I've got in my tickle trunk here. Is that wide enough? Yep. Okay. So I'm going to cut this down to 2 inches. Like that. And then we're going to score it. But I'm going to get my scoring tool because I'm more comfortable scoring it with my scoring tool. Okay, now we are going to score it at 1/4, 1/2, 1 1/4. Oh, shoot, it's the wrong way. Dang, you're supposed to score it this way. Okay, I'm going to cut another piece. That is 2 by 2 1/4. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm just going to leave it. It's 2 1/4 wide, and I'm just going to leave it that long, and then I'll deal with it. Okay, so you're going to score at 1/4, 1/2, 1 1/4, and 1 1/2. So you're going to have something that looks like this. So 1/4, 1/2, 1 1/4, and 1 1/2. And this is 2 1/4 inches wide, and then however long you need to make the 3 little mechanism things. And one of them is 3/4 of an inch. So I'm going to cut that one at 3/4 of an inch. And then another one is at 3/4 of an inch. And then one is at 1/2 an inch. Okay. Now you take this and you fold this into a box. Now, make sure when you fold it that you get your sides ready to go here, like this. You want it to be kind of straight. I like making little pop-up things like this. It's fun. Do you guys do pop-up things inside your cards? Have you ever done anything that when you open it, it pops up? And then you put it together like this. And then you have a little box that you put in behind your tree, and then it goes flat when the card is closed and it pops up to hold the tree. Now, just going to put some combo on there. And let that dry while we fold these ones. So we're going to put 3 trees in there, so you need 3 of these mechanisms. What are you guys doing out there? You sleeping? You're not answering any of my questions. Come on, people now. Are you out there? Can I say hello? So we went for Chinese food for Cameron's birthday today. And it has a smorgasbord. And I never eat the s'more because I can't eat that much food. So I order a combo plate. And then I have food to bring home. So I brought home enough food. I think it's going to last me for the rest of all of next week for food. I won't have to cook, or Ted won't have to cook. I don't cook anymore. Oh, good. Valerie's there and Dimity's there. Yay! Carmen's in La La Land. Are you vegging, Carmen? Yes, you deserve to veg. You had a busy few months. So Ted does all of our cooking, except I made a big, huge pot of turkey soup the other day. I made when we have turkey, I freeze the carcasses, and then come on, lay down so I can glue you together. There we go. So I took out 2 years worth of carcasses. So that was four turkey carcasses that were in my freezer. And I put them, I've got a big, we call it our crab pot that we used to have when we had our boat. We had this big, huge pot on the boat that we cooked all our crab in when we got crab. And it's huge, humongous. So I put all 4 carcasses in there and filled it up with water. And of course, with Ted's allergies, I can't use onion and garlic like normal people do. Ooh, Lena did roast scallop potatoes, glazed carrots. Oh my gosh, that's like really cooking. So anyways, I must have got like 2 gallons of stock out of this thing. So then I had to do something with it. So I froze most of it, but I did make a huge pot of turkey and rice soup. Oh my God, it is so good. Okay, so this one we're going to cut down. Valerie made chicken sweet and sour. Yummy. I'm going to cut this down to 4 by 5 1/4. I'm thinking. Yep. Hang on. Quarter, 5, 4. Okay, there we go. So this one, yeah, Valerie should have invited us for dinner. We'd have come, right, Lena? Okay, so that's going to go on there like that. And of course, it gets attached only to the bottom because this is an easel card, kind of like I made last night Was it last night I made an easel card? Yeah, it was last night in my VIP group. Okay, so this is going to go on here like this and get glued to the bottom, but not to the top. And then we're going to put this on here. So I want to have it right about there. So first of all, I'm going to cut it down to 5 1/4. 5 1/4. So there, we're going to have that. And I don't want it up that much. So I think I'm going to cut off 1/4 of an inch. Nope, I'm going to cut off. Let's see. Let's measure how much I want to cut off before I start going on it. Yeah, we'll cut off 1/4 of an inch. Inch off the bottom. And we'll see how that fits. If I had watched all of Kathy's video, I would have got the whole measurement. So there we go. That's perfect. That's exactly what. Now, this is up on dimensionals. So let's put this onto the card. So what she did, and it was brilliant, is she put adhesive here, not right out to the edges because of course there's a frame around it. And then she put it on the bottom of this one. So when you put it on here, then you get the bottom and the top, and you're not worried about whether you're going to glue your card shut or not. How brilliant is Kathy America? Look at that. I love it. Oh, I love it already. Okay, now this is going to go here, and it's up on dimensionals. So we'll plunk a whole whack of dimensionals on here. Let's use, we got them, we might as well use them, right? And the big ones go faster than the baby ones. That's why I'm using them. So tomorrow I have my virtual winter creative escape class. And that's going to start at 10 o'clock in the morning. So I got to get up early. And then Sunday, I'm off to Powell River for a class. So I've got a busy weekend ahead of me. And then Monday morning at 8 o'clock, I have a dentist appointment. 8 o'clock in the morning. Whatever was I thinking? After because I don't usually get home till about 9 or 9:30 at night when I go to Powell River because of the ferry situation. So then I have to get up at like 7 o'clock in the morning on Monday to go to the dentist. Yuck. That wasn't very smart of me. Okay, so that goes right down to the bottom and it goes from side to side. Just right over top like that. Are you looking forward to it, Val? Is your granddaughter coming? Did she manage to get the time off? So there we go. There's our card. Now, the Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, because I told Eva we would do Happy Holidays. Let's get this out. And I haven't used this one yet, so I have to clean it. Yeah, he's not too tired from working all day, right? Oh gosh, it's the truth now. I just don't want to get up that early because, technically I'm retired, right? Okay, so get our real red out. She was chapped. You mean she was not happy? Ah, that sucks. But at least you'll have the kits and you'll be able to do it with her. There we are. There we go, Eva. Happy holidays just for Eva. Yeah, I know, Lena, right? Retired? Well, technically, you know. I'm retired from working for other people. We'll put it that way. Okay, we're going to put our sentiment up here in the top. And this will be up on dimensionals too. I do this to myself though, because I'm as busy as I book myself to be. So if I didn't want to be this busy, I wouldn't be this busy. Okay, happy holidays is going right there. Look at how cute that is. Now, the magic is going to happen on the inside. I just have to get the white inside because I didn't do that. Now, I think I'm going to, before I put it inside, I think I'm going to stamp that house inside again. Because I think it'd be cute to have that house peeking out down here at the bottom when we open it up with where the trees are holding it open. There we go. All right, now we'll put this inside. Maybe if I can get my adhesive to work. Come on, baby, now. There you go. So now I've got a song going through my head, people. Because I said, come on, baby, now. So now I've got that whole song happening inside my poor head. All right. There. Okay, so that's in there. Now we take the trees. Now I just have to, I left her video up because I need to go over and check. I need to go check where she's putting. Okay, did that. I know she did that. Put that on the back. Okay. So you just put glue. Okay, Kathy, stop talking. Put glue on there. Okay, so what is she using for the glue? She's using Tombow. Okay, so we need the trees. Where's the trees? She did a big one. She did a double one. And she did a little one. So there's going to be 3 trees on the inside. So the little one is going to be the 1/2 inch one. This one is going to be this. So you put stamp and seal on, come on, that. And then this goes on here. And you want it closed like this because that's how it's going to be closed when the card is closed. And you put the bottom of the tree along the bottom of that, the stand, like that. Hopefully I got it in the middle. And then see, it's got this, it's going to be like this. So you put adhesive there. You put adhesive on that little part right there so that it stands up like that in your card. How ingenious. Would you add 2 shaded spruce cardstock? Oh, okay. Like, no, I don't want to put shaded spruce. I was like, I got it, Lena. Got it. Oh, sometimes, you know, the brain just doesn't function. Okay, then you put these trees on here. And you can't go down past where that stands up, or you're not going to be able to put it flat on your card. Okay, so now we'll put the other one, adhesive on the other one as well. Like that. and add that tree in there like that. There we go. Look at that. Those are so fun. Okay, so now we got to get adhesive, and I think I'm going to use my silicone mat. And if I push this out like this, we should be able to get adhesive right along that little piece there. Like that. Okay, there's one. There's another one. So I laughed at Cameron today. He turned 12. And he's now officially taller than Grandma. Of course, it doesn't take much. But I told him that when you are taller than Grandma, you no longer get birthday presents. Oh, God, wasn't that mean of me? Okay, so I've got adhesive on that. So I'm going to fold that back like that. And then I'm going to lay it just above where the house is there. But before I push it down, I want to make sure, because that's the one that's going to hold your card open, the easel part open. So you push that down there. And then she put this one, the tall one. I got to find my glue eraser because it's got glue on the back here, and I don't want to glue my card. Don't want to glue it down to the base of the card, just on the edge there. So I'm going to close that, and we'll put this one goes right about here. And then the little baby one, I'm going to do the same thing, and it's going to go here. And then you push them all down, and then go over top with your glue eraser. Make sure there's no glue hanging out. And look at that. Is that not ingenious? Now you can do this. You don't need a paper pumpkin kit to do this, but you could very well do this with just the refill. But look at that. And then when you open it and these lay down, there's still a bit of room in there to write your Merry Christmas. Because I don't know about you, but I include a form letter, you know, one of those ones that you print out on your computer, to everybody, because I started it years ago when we were a busy family. And then I stopped doing it one year. And you should have heard my family. They were so upset with me because I wasn't doing the newsletter anymore. So then I had to go back to doing it. So don't forget, if you're enjoying this video, please hit those emojis and let Facebook know that you like this. You like the video. Now there's a couple of little trees in this stamp set too. So maybe we should add a tree beside the house in Mossy Meadow. Let me go and get another block. And Mossy Meadow. Oh, thanks, Lena. Yeah, Kathy is very talented, and she is so funny. Holy man. When we were down in Las Vegas, we laughed so hard. I was really shocked that we weren't kicked out of the hotel room, or somebody didn't phone and complain about us. Oh, look, it's got a little tree with it now. Hi, Brenda. Where's my other one? Let's put a tree on this too, because now this house looks lonely. There we go. Look at that. Okay, now got to be careful because I don't think, oh, it's not quite dry yet. So, oh, I didn't put anything on the inside. Never mind. Don't have to do inside that one. Now, let's get our, ooh, I just stuck my finger in the glitter glue that's on that tree. I knew I would do that. So can you see the sparkle of that there? That sparkle, that glitter glue on that tree? What do you think? Should I add that to the rest of the trees? I'm not going to add it to the inside ones because then I have to close the card. That would not be a good thing. But I'm going to add the glue to these guys on the front, all the way along there like that. And we'll do some down here and up here. You just basically follow the edge. Now, the question is, and I don't know the answer to this, if you get the glitter glue in the refills, I would have to inquire. But if you have been crafting for any length of time, you've probably got stickles hanging around somewhere. And if not, Winkostella works. Now, nobody is telling me whether I should be doing this to the trees or not. So come on, I need to know. Do you want me to add some of this to the trees or leave the trees the way they are? Apparently this is holographic glitter glue because it's got the green tinge to it. A little bit down here, a little bit down there. Yes, says Dimity. Yes, says Carmen. No, says Lena. Yes, says Dimity. Okay, so I won't add it to the trees on this one. I will finish adding it to the trees on this one, and then everybody will be happy. And I'm not adding it all over. I'm just adding dots of it here and there. Oh, so pretty. Okay, got to very carefully. Oh no, I can't do it to the trees underneath because then I'm going to have to close the card. So I will add it after the front dries. So what do you think of these cards? Do you want me to go over the measurements again for you? I told Kathy I was going to, or I asked Kathy if I could share these with you, and I asked her if it was okay if I shared her video too, so I'm going to do that. Okay, so Eva says no. So we got on Eva's card, the Happy Holidays ones. I just put the glitter glue on the houses, not on the trees. And on the Merry Christmas one, we put it on the trees and the houses, except in behind because I have to open this. And if I open this, it's going to go everywhere. I know myself. There we go. Yes, I think these are fabulous cards. I fell in love the second I saw them. So this is what the original cards look like. And of course, I took them and put them onto Night of Navy card bases because I always do that. I like to be able to put an extra piece on the inside. And this one, I just put some trees on it. And then here's the other one. So these aren't fancy folds. But everything is up on dimensionals. So the trees are popped and this whole string of houses is popped. And this is the one that has the glitter glue on them. This one I just put Wink of Stella on. Now, let me just pop over here and I'm going to go and see if I have to be careful. I don't put the cards in the glitter glue. I want to go and see if they say the kits. if it says anything about the glitter glue. Okay, $15. Festive village scenes covered with stuffed blankets of snow, detailed pre-cut Christmas trees, special glitter glue, and more. So you do get the glitter glue in with the refill kits. That's cool. Yes. So, because of that, if you want me to order you some, they should be shipped direct to you, because if it comes to me, you're going to be paying $1.50 in shipping, but it's going to cost me $20 to mail it to you because of this. Otherwise, ship direct to you would be the better solution for that. So I will be putting an order in on Saturday night. If anybody is interested in having me order a kit, a refill kit or two for you. The only thing you don't get is the ink spot and the stamp set, but I'm sure you've got lots of sentiments that you can use, and any kind of a tree for the inside would work. Oh, thanks, guys. Yes, I love them too, Valerie and Dimity. They are gorgeous. And thanks, Eva. I think they're cute too. And I will share Kathy's video with you. She has all the measurements and everything on there. So nobody needs needs me to go through the measurements. That's good. There's not much. The only thing that you need measurements for is the inside of this one for the stands for the tree. Oops, I just stuck my finger in it. Dang, I was trying so hard not to do that. The trees, the stands for the trees. That's the only thing you need measurements for. And as long as it's 2¼ inches wide and at least 2 inches long, then you're good to go. Look at this. Ooh, look at this. This makes my heart so happy, this card. And this one. Because you know me, fun folds are my jam. They're my favorite thing to do, is a fun fold. Techniques I do, but I'm not, they're not my thing. Fun folds are my thing, and that's what makes my heart happy. All right. So if nobody's got any questions, then I guess we're done for the night. Did you notice I've got my computer back? You don't see wide-angled me anymore. I'm up closer and it's working better and my camera's in focus and nothing has crashed. I'm so excited. I opened this sucker up this morning and it was like, yay, it's back. And I got my L key and my 6 key. And yes, Lena, fun folds are the best. Good night, Dimity. Thanks so much for joining me. And don't forget, Monday night at 8:00 Pacific time, I'll be back with another card for you. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you all soon in my craft room. Stampin' Smiles. Bye for now.